Wow, I love this news. I so much love this news. I wish the German police will do the same. UK police urges Nigerian women to stop calling police on their husband. Is this not a shameful thing? They are tired. You guys are stressing them. It's enough. They are telling you that you should stop calling police because they have realized that most of you are doing this to bring down a man who brought you to come and have a good life, which you can never have as long as you are in Nigeria. Now, when you come and see and notice that you have more rights than your husband, the man that toiled, the man that sacrificed a lot, if this man should tell you what they pass through to have ordinary resident permits, you're supposed to respect them. I am not in any way saying that you should stay in abusive marriage, that when a man is abusing you, you should stay there. That is not what I mean. If I haven't experienced all these things, I will be standing by the side of women. In fact, I am not standing for anybody. I am saying the truth. I believe in truth, and whenever I see truth, I speak it out. Truth doesn't need lies to cover it up, but lies need more lies to cover them up. Women, Nigerian women, Ghana women in Germany where I live, they are doing unbelievable things to their husband. I wish the German police will do the same. Tell them, could you believe that husband and wife just separated? The wife bought ordinary butter. The husband took the butter. The wife called police because her husband took the butter she bought. Isn't this a shameful thing? Tell me now. You that will come and tell me, is it good? A man that toiled, bring you to Germany for you to, enjoy life. And you think you have sit. You think you have balance. You can now deal with this man the way you like. I welcome you. My name is Linda. Yes, I base here in Germany, and I create educational content like this so that people will watch and learn. Like this news, I saw it yesterday, where the UK police, we are urging, they said they are going to organize a program to educate Nigerian women so that they will stop calling police on their husband. Because sometimes when they call this police and the police will come and look at why they were being called, you find out that it's a laughable thing. This is not what they're supposed to call them. They have better work to do. It's not when your husband take your butter, your husband did this, your husband speak to you, your husband correct you, you go and call the police. You guys are stressing them. That is what they are indirectly telling you. Stop calling police on your husband unnecessarily. Police are for security when something is really happening, not when nothing is happening, because you want to show your husband that you have upper hand. Hey, see finish. And I don't disgrace on ourselves. See finish, 9 be this, so see finish very soon. They are going to remove all those powers you think you have over your husband. The ones in Germany, the ones they are doing, some when you see them, you feel like crying. A man that have lived here for 20 years, 30 years, struggling. Bring your wife will send you out of the house. You will be living like a beggar, starting life afresh. Is this good? And you will tell me I am talking trash. Let's listen to this news. If you have anything to say, please say it. If you want to come for me, it's not a problem. I'm always here. I allow you to air your mind.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's move on quickly. As the institution of marriage continues to face challenges in social trends and cultures, there is a need to remind couples of the need for togetherness in building resilient relationships. And this is the message by the Metropolitan Police in the United Kingdom, as it's cautioned Nigerian wives and mothers against threatening to throw their husbands out of their homes in a belief that they have welfare benefits. The admonition was offered during a church service at Divine Restoration International Church, organized for Nigerian women, particularly those of Yoruba origin. Mayor, let me start with you. I mean, this has been a long time debate. Many wonder why, when Nigerian couples relocate abroad, love gradually turns sour.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, it is because of the system. It's because of the system. In Europe and America, it is a woman's world. They believe that, especially when their children, when kids are involved, they believe that it's the woman that is in a better place to take care of the kids. So they give her all privileges against the man. You understand? It happens like that. It's worse in America than in UK. When you get to London or when you get to UK, you realize that there are a lot of single mothers. And the reason for that is that when you have problem with your husband, you can call the police. The police will tell you to move out of the house, and then you will start collecting benefits from government to take care of those kids. Yes. Sometimes it's even better for you not to have a husband, because you collect a lot of money on each child. And even if you have a child that has health challenges, maybe Down syndrome or something, you collect more money. So that's part of the problem, because the system is skewed against men, and it's so sad. For example, there's an example of someone who had issues.
Is it skewed against men, or it's just a society that treats women better?
No. Why you say it's skewed against men is that, okay, you will see that, for example, in America, a lot of Nigerian men are in prisons in America. Men of Igbo extraction, a lot of them are in jail. Why? Because a Nigerian man will leave America to come to his village in the southeast to come and pick a wife, believing that, oh, this is a fresh person. I don't want to deal with these people in America. They won't listen to me. This one is still okay. And then he takes the lady to America. Maybe the guy is doing security job or trying to hustle to make ends meet. But he will send the lady to school, mostly to nursing school. Yes. And the medical profession in America is well paid, especially nurses. They earn well. So the man sends the woman to nursing school. The woman comes out from nursing school and starts earning better than the guy. And then when the lady starts attending those cultural associations, maybe Nigerian association from this state or from that state, then you will now meet other women who will say, my girl, this is America. Don't allow any man to tell you anything. Oh. This is America. You have every right in this country. Okay. And that's how it works. So when they have issues at any time, the lady calls the police will come and say, no matter what happened, they will ask you to move out first before they will investigate anything. If there are issues between couple, they will ask you to move out first. And then when you now move out, if the things get serious, the woman can complain that you are harassing her life. They will give you a restriction order not to be some kilometers around that premises. Meanwhile, you will continue to pay the mortgage. You continue to pay the mortgage for a house that they've sent you out from. And so it gets to a stage, the man gets frustrated and then just kill the woman. It happens a lot in America. The guy will just say, okay, the guy will just get frustrated and kill the woman. And that is why, but what I want to say is that Nigerian women in Europe and America should know that no matter how long you stay there, and despite the fact that you carry the passport of those places, you are not from there. You are Nigerians. So it is important for you to look at our own culture and the way we do things. I'm not saying that marriage is perfect in Nigeria, but we have mechanisms to be able to resolve differences between couples. You understand? If there is a problem between couples, your family members will come and try to convince you and all that. If you see a mother-in-law, for example, that is very good, will convince the daughter to say, my dear, you can't leave your husband because he has a girlfriend. Though. If you know how many girlfriends are tolerated from your father. So men are like that, though. But there, you dare not do that. You dare not do that. If you have a girlfriend, the woman can say... So don't you
think this is because when men relocate or couples relocate, Nigerian men fail to unlearn the tenets of the patriarchal society and understand that we are in a new society where women are better treated, and I should, at this point, conform?
It doesn't have to be like that. That's what I'm saying. It depends on who decides that you have done something wrong. If the woman just decides that, because when you are, whether we like it or not, Nigerian men, we have been used to being in charge of our home. Yes. We are used to being in charge. So and when you now brought a woman from the village, you understand, and you are the one that pushed her up, Yeah. You see her as that lady that you brought from the village. You understand? You expect as a man, even whether in America or in Nigeria, for you to come home from work and your wife will ask you what you want to eat. Then the wife will tell you, my friend, go to the kitchen and do your food. Oh. If you eat, you can say, wash your plate. Oh. You know, that is the problem. It's a normal thing that the man is not used to. And then the lady will now read a new route to say, okay, we have problems. And they will call the police. And the police comes in and say, okay, there's a problem within this couple so that there can be peace. You move out first.
Mikio, you know, the UK police will intervene because the numbers are getting out of hand. But what's your first impression about this particular matter?
There was a video of an Igbo man who murdered his wife. We didn't really see pictures, but the audio clip, the exchange between him and the police, and what he was saying, the fatal shots that he fired, they kept saying, okay, I brought you from Nigeria, put you in school, you graduated as a nurse because you are now earning so much money. You have told me that I must not bring any member of my family to this place. My mom, after suffering to make me who I am, I cannot bring her to the UK. You know, the conversation continued then. He fired her. So many shots. He was mad, and then took her life. So the police came in because he was in that state in which he could even kill them too. They had no shot, they had no choice, they had to take his life. You see, if you read the story of Muhammad Ali, he was largely ruined by women. Because once their society does not believe that if you divorce a woman, that woman should become poorer as a result of the divorce. Everything that she had, if she was enjoying 3 limousines, all of those things, even after she has left you, she must continue to enjoy them. You know? Try and read the story of Tiger Woods, for example. After the marriage broke up, Tiger Woods will never recover because a good chunk of his fortune, his life savings,
went to the woman.
Went to the woman. Those things don't happen here. And I've seen some big black families in the US that, so that it doesn't happen, they came together to resolve these issues. The problem is when some Nigerian women get there, they completely forget their roots. Whether we like it or not, we are not Americans. Their cultures are not our cultures. So a woman by our culture is brought up to respect and honor the husband.
That's correct.
Which is also what the Bible stipulates, that the husband is the head of the home. But you get to a society where the woman clearly has more rights over the home than the man. I also saw a video, I think that those ones were even Yorubas, when I was saying, oh, you want to send me out of the home, Abi? Carry on. The woman was saying, yes, you will go. Yes, you will go. Yes, you will go. And it's his house. There was someone that I visited in 2012 when I went to the UK. As soon as I got into their home, it wasn't like I wanted to sleep there. I was in my hotel. It was one saying, let's go, just come and see my place. She barely greeted me. Maybe she felt I had come and look. So when I had stayed there for like, and it was in the night that I visited them. When I had stayed there for like 1.5 hours, I told my guy, I said, guy, I won't go. Remember, my place is far. So he had to go and drop me. Today, they are no longer together. And the guy has left that home for her. It is the aim thing there. So the police advising our women, they are doing that because they know that our women take advantage of this unfortunate situation. They know that, oh, this is not a battle of equals. No, it's the truth that I'm saying. I don't care what people say. He too has said the same thing. He has a friend that was a victim of it that people know very well in this country. We just chose not to talk about him here. People are exploiting the fact that, women are exploiting the fact that they have this power. And they just willfully send the man out of the home. And that's why they are saying, no, stop it. It's not Nigerians telling them, but the police. I've seen that this thing is has reached an epidemic proportion.
It affected the police.
Huh?
It affected the police because these people are mostly single mothers. They cannot really discipline or take care, especially their main children. So the problem now is that knife attack between those, especially teenagers, is on the rise in UK. Because most of these boys, their mothers cannot really handle them.
So I mean, let's find a balance here. Bikio, how do you advise couples who are going through this situation to try and find a balance to resolve their differences? Because really,
that's why I said they must not forget their roots. We see there are still families doing very well, but you as a man, you know that it's not Nigeria. If you raise your voice, for example, I can raise my voice against my wife, for example. Her voice is even louder than mine. She raises it, I say, no, people don't, our neighbors will hear. Let's calm down. So that before we will resolve it, women will make a lot of noise. Within a few minutes, they're already sober. Because in our society, here, for example, the woman who knows that she's dependent on you, she will be slow to offend you.
Yeah.
But over there, the law favors them exceedingly. That's the point that we are making.
And they have financial power. They have financial independence.
Yes, especially somebody that you brought up. Somebody that you brought up.
Learn and relearn and know what is obtainable.
No, it's not even on learn alone. You see, some of what are we talking about? On learning what? Somebody that you came to meet in that country. You can't teach him about their laws, their ways of life. It's not a matter of unlearning. The person that I said they are no longer together now, the one that I told you that I went, he was born in the UK. So which unlearning are we talking about? It's just, and the person that he married was not born in the UK. He took that person from here. But once you get there, you start mixing with all kinds of people. They are the ones who indoctrinate. It's indoctrination that we're talking about.
This is zero. This is zero.
Don't agree for anybody.
Don't listen for anybody.
At the end of the day, what do we have?
All right,
now
gentlemen.
it is white people that are telling you, stop doing this to your husbands. I mean, it is terrible. But I know that the feminists, they will be watching now. Ajide is supporting.
Yes, you are supporting.
That's what they would think. But look, lives are being...
It's the Igbo people that said people should stop doing this to your husband.
Yes, it's the white people who are telling, because they know that their own people don't even do that much. It's our people who are exploiting an unfortunate situation.
My people,
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much.
You have heard all they said. I want us to go to comment section to air our mind. What do you think? Do you think that what the UK police are telling our Nigerian women to stop calling police on their husband, stop sending your husband out of the house? Do you think what they did is right? For me, I think it's good. But that doesn't mean that if you're in a horrible situation, threatening situation, that you shouldn't call them. So I am still Linda TV. Kindly support us by clicking on that super chat button. You can as well be the member of this family. Thank you. I will see you again in my next video.